All right, so I obviously have to start by giving you a hard time about your schedule, just based on the difficulty of
Yeah.
getting this set up. How often does your schedule change?
My schedule changes every morning based on the surf, basically.
Uh,
You know, I mean, as you've seen, and yeah, I'm sorry for that. As you've seen, though, the surf's unpredictable, and my life is based around what the waves are doing, and that sounds like some burnout thing from the 70s or something, but it's really true. I mean, I basically get up and live my life according to what the surf's doing. So, you know,
I mean, you could get up, one morning in Hawaii and see the weather's such in Australia where you hop on a plane that day and fly to Australia. Something
yeah,
like that dramatic.
had we not had this interview lined up for today, I would have done that the other day.
Really?
Yeah, there was a big cyclone that hit Fiji and then moved down between Fiji and New Zealand, and there was great surf in Australia all week.
How often do you travel?
I pretty much just permanently travel. People ask me where I live, I say in a suitcase, but I mean, I have a home in Australia, I have a home in Florida, I have a home in Hawaii, and I have a place here in California that I stay at. So I actually have two places in California I stay at. So I'm just sort of set up, and every other place I go, I have friends that have homes, and I stay with them usually.
Does the travel ever get old?
Yeah, the travel gets old.
I mean, after 32 years, you mentioned of doing it.
Yeah.
Is it?
There's a certain monotony to traveling and competing at the same places every year, but I think the excitement of travel never disappears. I mean, I always said if I wasn't a surfer, I'd probably get a job like doing body work or being a chef, or something I could get up and move and go and check out different places in the world.
I understand you're known to show up at the airport like minutes before an international flight will take off.
Yeah, I am. I actually get really.
Been some close calls with your agent Terry.
Oh, I miss flights pretty often, but.
Oh, you really do?
Yeah, I missed some flights. We missed one the other day, but it was an inter-island flight in Hawaii, and there was another one half an hour later. But
what's the worst one you've missed?
No, the worst one. Remember, there was one I got to going to Chile, and I don't know how they let me on the flight. But
from where were you flying out of?
We were flying from LA to Chile, and a friend of mine was on the flight, and we were in Brentwood, and we left Brentwood 2 hours before the flight. And it's usually, if there's no traffic, it's like a 20-minute drive. And it took us an hour and 45 minutes. Got there 15 minutes before the flight was supposed to take off, and the manager of the flight is like, "Oh, no problem, no problem." But I don't know. The guy surfed or something. The manager, and we pulled up at the curb. I think it was 16 minutes till takeoff at International. And I walked in and I was like stressing out. And the guy's like, "No, it's okay, no problem. We'll get you on." He's just like super cool Latin guy.